Brooklyn. People from all over the world are in Charlotte today paying their final respects to Reverend Billy Graham. His casket is on display at the Billy Graham Library. Former President George W. Bush and his wife Laura are expected in Charlotte today. News 19's Chuck Ringwalt is there. He joins us now with more on the celebration of life we're expecting on Friday.
That's exactly right, Darcy. It's a celebration of life. Although it's been very somber here outside of the Billy Graham Library and the Graham family home, people are celebrating Billy Graham's life. They're celebrating his message. People from all over can come to pay their respects to Reverend Graham. And it's remarkable because he spent his entire life traveling the world, spreading the message of Christianity, spreading that message of Jesus Christ. Now people from all over the world are coming to visit him one last time. Two of those people, Eric and Susan Heuser, they're from Charlotte. They took the time to come out here. Susan, tell me how Reverend Graham made an impact on your life.
Well, we moved here 5 years ago, Chuck, and we'd supported the Billy Graham organization for a while, so his message was so simple. And up in New York, I think it was Queens, Flushing, Queens, and just knowing that it was really just a message of hope for everyone. And then when we moved to Charlotte, how exciting that we're here now for such a time as this to really remember his legacy. Thank you.
And what made you, Eric, want to come out here and pay your respects to Reverend Graham?
Dr. Graham is an iconic symbol of our faith, and to be here so close and have this opportunity to be able to pay our respects was an opportunity that we just couldn't pass up.
And do you remember seeing him on television for his crusades, and how did you first hear of Reverend Graham?
Yes, that would be true. And as my wife alluded to, the large crusade at the World's Fair in Flushing, Queens, I was not involved with Christianity at the time, so that was something that was an eye-opener to me. And to be able to catch that message was something that was very new.
Well, we really appreciate you speaking with us. Enjoy the rest of your day here, and thanks for taking the time.
Thank you.
Have a good one, both of you. Guys, there's a lot going on here. A few days ago, we were here and this parking lot was empty. Now it's filled with media. As you can see, media trucks moving by, as well as construction. They're getting ready for Reverend Graham's funeral to be held on March 2nd. Now today, you can visit the Billy Graham Library. You can see that over there, and the Billy Graham family home. You can walk through that and see Reverend Graham, his casket, pay your respects. Inside the home, many of the walls are painted a Carolina blue. There's Billy Graham books throughout, as well as family photos. But for now, reporting live in Charlotte, Chuck Ringwalt, News 19 WLTX.
Chuck, thank you so much. As Chuck mentioned, Reverend Graham will be in Charlotte today and tomorrow on Wednesday and Thursday. His body will lie in honor at the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. Then on Friday, a private funeral will be held at the Billy Graham Library. President Trump and several other former presidents are expected to attend. Now, if you're headed to Charlotte in the next several days, be prepared for delays. Many people will be on the roads to pay their final respects, and public parking will not be available. Charlotte police and state troopers are currently working on traffic, crowd, and protection plans. We're told troopers have been practicing funeral routes for weeks after they were given notice that Graham's final days were in sight. And members of the public can sign a book set inside North Carolina's old Capitol building to remember Graham. The Book of Condolences is inside the Capitol Rotunda, and it will be there through Friday. The book will then be presented to the Graham family.